I think the main reason I do it because I have a cause, and I want to make sure that that cause is positively portrayed in the media and in different platforms. And as a British Muslim, what I want is that I want the Muslim community to be part of the identity of being proud to be a British and Muslim, as I feel that both of them are same as each other, and we have so much in common that we can just share our ideas and be integrated in the community. As a kid, my father is an imam. It's very similar to a priest. My father is an imam, and when I was young, he used to take me to different places, seeing different people, and this is where I got really engaged in the work. And when I later on, I went to an Islamic school for 4 years, and before that, I went to a school where there were only three Muslims, and I was one of them, and there were nearly 400-500 kids studying there, and seeing that difference that we don't share our values, we don't talk about them, it really made me feel that I want to bring change in the community, and I want the community to be integrated in a way where we all see everyone as similar to each other, regardless of our color, race, religion. We might practice different things, but at the end of it, we are humans. So I wanted to make sure I share this common goal and this common mission that we as human got, which is to integrate, and which is, as a human, we've got more in common than what divides us. It was quite difficult for me because I lived in an area where there were very few Muslims. There weren't in a mosque. There wasn't any mosque, and I felt it was very different. So then, the funny story is that as a person who practices Islamic faith and is a son of an imam, I joined a football club which was run by the Christian church.
Oh wow!
So I used to go to the youth club. I used to go to the church for presentation in the evening. I used to play football with them, and I was one of the only Muslims who were part of them. So whenever they used to pray, I used to pray differently, and they used to ask me questions.
Yeah.
And I felt this is what we've got a lot of things in common when I used to see the other faith. And became a captain and of the team, and later on I was scouted for Tottenham as well. I used to be quite a good footballer when I was young, and I used to play with all the time. Football was from morning till evening. That's it, go to the park, play football, and this is where I move forward. But seeing my town, Luton, it had a very bad image because there was a lot of people who had different views, who had hatred inside them, who wanted to spill it out and create that division in the community. And then my father thought it would be best to send me to an Islamic institute where I would study and learn about religion, theology, and that's when I went and did my GCSE, got my degree, got my diploma as an imam, and studied about the religion. And I came back and I really wanted to make sure that I share that good practices I've seen in other faiths and other people, and we really work together to have this common view that we are proud to be British and whichever faith you follow. My favorite part of Islam is that Islam focuses a lot on respecting your neighbors. And Islam even focusing on that your neighbors have more right over you than anyone else, any of your relatives living far. And I felt this is a very important thing. So whenever we used to have any celebrations, whether it's Eid, so whenever we used to have any Muslim celebration, Ramadan coming, what we used to do was we used to get food and give it to our neighbors, and they used to taste the Asian food and different food, and they used to come to our house and we used to have drinks together. And when it used to be Christmas time, they used to send us the food, so it was vice versa. And I felt this was something I really enjoyed seeing, that Diwali time there used to be our Hindu friends, they used to bring their food, and it's that sharing of culture and really understanding what it means. And I loved Christmas as well because of the sales. Because I used to go, Boxing Day sales and Christmas sales used to come up. I used to be in the town centre buying going to JD Sport, buying new shoes and buying new things. So it was quite good for me in terms of I used to even whenever in the youth club we used to have TV. Whenever World Cup used to be going on, we used to go to the church. So I think because I've lived in a culture where there were different people of different background, and I didn't feel a lot of people get isolated when they live in this circle where they don't have much engagement with different faiths. I think that's where I found my enjoyed this culture, different cultures, and I think Islam puts a big focus on neighbors, and this is what we should be doing, respecting our neighbors, sharing each other's faiths with each other. Whenever we hear any attack happening anywhere, we all get appalled and saddened by what's happening. And I think as a human, we must condemn every act of terrorism by anyone, regardless of what religion they have, whether they're Muslim, non-Muslim, because at the end of it, they're killing an innocent human being. And Islam puts a focus that killing one person, human, is like killing whole of humanity. It's a big statement because you hurting someone else's feeling, you taking someone's life, it's like you've taken the lives of whole humanity. And that's what, as a Muslim myself, anyone as a human, I feel that we must condemn that as human, because he's just endangered the whole of humanity, because the message has gone to hundreds and thousands of people. And as a Muslim, I think these people try to use the name of Islam as a brand to really propagate their own aims, political aims sometimes, of their own this evil ideology that these people have. They just want to propagate it, and they're just using this brand of Muslims, but at the end they're not really Muslims. What they're doing, they're killing innocent people. Islam is against that. They're starving people. The amount of refugees are coming out of Syria, if you see, they're all Muslims. Why are they running away from these people? Because they're killing Muslims and they're killing non-Muslims. It's not one way. These guys have probably damaged more Muslims' lives than any other lives, and we see that with the recent news that have been coming out. And these people don't have any religion. These people don't have any human values, the universal values we have of respect, dignity towards each other. These people don't lack all of that, and they don't have no morals, manners, etiquettes. And I think these people have a vile ideology, toxic ideology, and they're wrapped inside their own circle and brainwashed. And I feel these people don't represent any religion, especially not Islam. And that's why the Not In My Name campaign started, where we said that the Not In My Name started where we said that these people don't represent me, these people don't represent my religion, hence Not In My Name. I think Luton is one of the most diverse multicultural places where there's over 130 languages being spoken, and it is great to see so many people from different cultures coming to Luton and sharing their faith. And we have a very strong links with different cultures and different faiths, and what I want to see is that Luton be the center of multiculturalism, center of where people get along with each other peacefully in harmony, and they do their daily job, and we can be a showcase to all of the world how we can all work together. And this is where I see Luton as where we can be a statement, our image to the whole of the world, that we can live peacefully regardless of our difference of religion. And this is what I want to see in the future, and this is what I've been trying, that this is my cause, that I want to integrate and bring everyone together and share the common things. There's enough things that these people, extremists, want to divide our communities. We are not going to let them spread hate and cause division in our community. We will even work harder to make sure that the hate monger ideology is not spread, and we will build bridges between each other regardless of our faith, religion, ethnicity, orientation, sex. We will work together for the main goal of uniting the community.